Welcome to the next video. And I'm continuing my gameplay of Portal 2. Wow, they must have dug a lot of stuff out of this for us to be this far down. Where do we go? Okay. Oh, pardon me. Oopsie. Come on. Yeah, I'm thinking, if the new facility is built on top of the old one, does it mean that all this is holding the weight of it? Or is there new supports in place? Then I look, touch, ingest, or engage in conversation with any substances beyond this point. Okay. Oh, is that where the zoom button is? Jeez. Can't tell if that's on an angle on purpose or I'm just seeing things. Okay. In my memory, this place was built in a salt mine. Yes, purchased by Cave Johnson, the founder and CEO of Aperture Fixtures, which is what the original name. They made shower heads and stuff for the military. Then he switched over to science. I think this is a vault door to the original testing facility. Abandonment hatch to test shaft 09 Zulu Bunsen. Do not enter sealed 06-15-1961. That's how you have to activate a switch in this one and a switch in that one to open it, but it's on a timer, so you have to be quick about it. Ah, there's a jump down here. Activate lights. Imagine a big ass door for this tiny ass one. Keep out. keep it. I don't want to go in there. And now I know why it's acid. It's Kate Johnson.
War heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another in the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Cave Johnson is voiced by J.K. Simmons. You know, the fellow who played Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man trilogy. And if my memory serves me correctly, he also played a Nazi on a TV show. I think it was called Oz. There's actually a bunch
There's
of...
1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Sorry I keep on zooming in on this, it's just that I have a tendency to either hear with my ears or see with my eyes. Like, I pretty much get muddled up if I concentrate one or the other. As I was saying, there's a bunch of audio files on YouTube that has something to do with the community map that you can make. You should listen to them, they're pretty freaking funny. Okay. Oh, those are test spares, by the way. No, that isn't going to work. Unless I run and jump. I get the feeling this thing's gonna break down. And I think I just jinxed it. Oh look, I stand correct. feeling that I need to go over there. Oh yeah, I got it. Here's the stairs. Have a little quick save. And I'm down. Don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. You're not in that fumes, no matter how good they smell. Oh, this is for gel that I think were originally going to be in the first game, but removed and added into this one. It was either that or they were thought of late in stage. One of the two.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Yeah, that gel, the blue gel bounces you, the orange one speeds you along, the white one creates areas for you to use your portal gun. There was originally going to be a purple one, I think, that allows you to stick to walls. And that's pretty much it.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
The original portal gun. Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. The irony is, Aperture Science teleportation technology, or portal technology, was in fact far more advanced than Black Mesa. And in fact, if Black Mesa knew about this, they probably wouldn't have done their teleportation tests. Huh. Everything in this next area is, while you're in the old testing area, everything is essentially a low version of the ones they have in the upper floors.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Okay. I'll admit I didn't notice this area while I was coming up. But look at the Furniture. The walls are like those ones you see in old buildings. Ah, damn it. And these are typewriters. And turn rotary phones. Damn, it's been years since I last used a rotary phone.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Here we go. Imagine if we had this stuff in real life, eh? Imagine all the havoc that can be done. If I remember this correctly, you're supposed to bounce off the walls. Yes, I've played this before, but on the Xbox version.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Oh, that guy cracks me up, man. This later one's a bit more depressing, though. Transition.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
You know, telling somebody not to do something makes them want to do it. Let's see, where the hell am I supposed to go here? Oh no. Lag, my enemy.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive. study we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction. Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. This is water, by the way, clears it up. No, I'm missing something. What the hell am I missing? Oh, how the hell did I not notice that? Can't believe I wasted all that time and I forgot the switch.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Oh, I freaking get it now. Oh. Oopsie. Just gravy.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Had to do that because if I flipped it down, probably would have started to bounce everything.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not merely save science and love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff. Out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye.
Transition. Oh, at the beginning of the next chapter I'm going to have to say because my headphones are really hitting my ears. Oh, we exited the stairs.
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
And I get the feeling that Carolyn's not all there. Oh, by the way, Carolyn actually becomes GLaDOS. Oh, I don't think I should have spoiled that. Oh well. If you haven't played this game before, you've probably read about it. 4,000 meters down. I guess that's obvious because it doesn't have no 3D door handle. Here we go. Is this what I'm looking for? I remember somewhere that if you look... Sorry, my nose. If you... Somewhere in one of these offices there's a door that if you enter you actually see it and you go through it, you find yourself in front of the Borealis. Borealis is the boat that was mentioned in Half-Life 2 episode 2.
Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
Yeah, they I'm pretty sure they killed all the astronauts they were originally using to test. That's when the Senate hearing happened. Doesn't look like it's here, the door I was looking for. Oh, maybe it's this one. Yes, it is this one. My guess is this is where the Borealis... Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where the Borealis originally was. This is its dry dock. Must have had a primitive version of this thing. But my question is, how the hell did they get a boat so far underground? Back to the game. Oh shit! Oops. Okay. Have to listen to him talk again, but that's fine. This must have been caused by the Borealis teleporting.
Greetings,
Well,
friend.
some of this area
I'm
is-
Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. Wow, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Hold on. Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Whoa, where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going to...
I knew that was a good idea for something. Transition. Yeah, this is going to get annoying really quick.
Did anything happen while I was out?
You know, I said I was going to start recording and come back at a later time and do this, but nah, I'll do it now.